Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So it seems to be that Bitcoin is following the larger expectation and we are putting in this fifth wave to the upside. In that case, it was a C wave low here at 16,673. And yeah, basically we came into the support area that we talked about. We briefly dropped out of this channel, not too low. We did hold the larger important support. And as you know, as long as that was the case, the idea was to go higher. Ethereum looked a little bit stronger. Bitcoin has now caught up a little bit, which is great. And in all likelihood, I have to consider the C wave is finished. You can never rule out that you might get something odd like an overshooting wave B. But if that happens, then we would go down really strongly in a C wave. So yeah, I think it should be in now. And especially as we're moving up impulsively. I mean, I don't really have a great lower level perspective here of the wave count. It could be a 1-2 here. 1-2. It would need to be another 1-2, 3, 4, 5. So, but this is really again micro counting. What I'm a bit concerned about is that this low came to the 61.8 retracement. So I mean, it could be certainly here the 1-2. So let's label that in the wave 5. Yeah, always bearing in mind a wave 5 can also be an ending diagonal, which means you can get overlaps and all sorts of funny stuff. But yeah, this would need to be the 1-2. Then this would be another 1-2, 3, possibly the 4 and the 5. So I would need to say that probably the wave 3 is not even finished. Here wave 4 and the 5. Maybe tomorrow we have a little bit of a clearer picture of the lower level wave count. But that's sort of how I would see it at the moment. 1, 2, 3. Well, 1, 2, 3 not finished. 4 still to come. 5 still to come. Could certainly push us into the region around 17.1k and maybe even a little bit higher. So at that point then I would expect this move to finish. Let me just tidy up here a little bit the degree. Okay, so either way, I mean the targets were 17.1k is the first one certainly, and I can just show you again the targets for this wave pattern, because we have, if I zoom out a little bit, we've got here this ABC structure still, which is a corrective wave pattern, so it actually suggests trend continuation later to the downside. The reason is why, you know, one more reason. Or let's first take a look at the targets actually, and then we take a look at and talk about why I still expect another low for Bitcoin. So targets here around, as you can see, 1-to-1 ratio 17.1k, 1.236 extension at 17.3, and then that's really the maximum it should do in this particular ABC pattern is at 17.6k. Now, if we look at it the other way around, because this was an impulse down, so if I'm considering the blue count, and it's certainly possible that we peak here in this wave 2 and go down further, and in the next step we'll then go to 15k and maybe lower. If we look at the Fibonacci retracements, you can nicely see that there is some overlap between the Fib extensions and retracements, so there's certainly a confluence of resistance. Here, the 38.2 retracement and the 1-to-1 ratio at 17.1k, a very important resistance that will be. And then also here in the region around 17.3k, you've got the 50% retracement and the 1.236 extension in that range between 17,290 and 17,340. Only if we get above that, I think we can reach the 1.618 extension at 17.6k, which has an exact overlap with the 61.8% retracement. So extensions and retracements working hand in hand here. But my idea is, yeah, to still push a bit higher, as you've just seen on the lower level wave count. And then, however, to get a decision point at one of these levels, at the minimum 17.1k, I would say. So could still push a bit higher. And then to come down. Yeah. Now, again, we have two different patterns on the higher level time frame. We've got this one where we say the wave 4 was already finished and we're moving down in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. this is the immediate bearish pattern. Yeah, we now have clarity, obviously, that we will go a bit higher, that finally this fifth wave is going to come in. So I don't expect an immediate breakdown anymore. I mean, we've nearly reached targets now anyway. But this is the bearish pattern. Then there's another one which is also bearish, but allows for a little bit more upside. That is this one in green, A, B, C, and we obviously can push higher in 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 2 patterns. So what we don't know yet, which of these is going to play out, but the move down was impulsive, certainly. So it really points towards further downside, either directly or with a little bit more upside and then come down. This is still my view that we will make another low. And again, my macro low for Bitcoin at the moment, what I see is around 14K. That is what we should be getting. Yeah, we are in this descending wedge here. Again, part of a larger ending diagonal structure here. ABC in wave 5, ending diagonal, descending wedge, and so on. We talked about that extensively, and yeah, the structure here doesn't suggest that the Bitcoin low is already in. Of course, it could be, but again, we want to wait for evidence. Tactically speaking, for trading or investing, what does it mean? For me, again, it's still like if I DCA into Bitcoin, Ethereum at the moment, I don't use a lot of money. I leave a lot aside for lower lows or for a confirmed low. When the low is confirmed, I'm happy to go in a little bit more aggressively anyway. In terms of short-term trading, because this can still push higher, I would not try to take profits too early unless you're comfortable with it, and would possibly just move up the stop loss. Maybe a trading stop is also an idea, just to give you some ideas here. No financial advice, of course. But yeah, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.